Bum, bum, bum. Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. How are we doing, ladies and gents? It is time. Wait, hold on. Is it showing I'm live? I need to double check to make sure it's working. I'm on my phone reading chat. Okay, yeah, we're live. What's up, dudes? Couple minutes early. Hey, if you guys haven't seen the video, look at the video that I put in chat. It's the pinned comment. It's the trading playlist. We go over the silver center back method a bit and silvers in general for marquee matchups, daily SBCs. It is cooking right now. But dudes, bronze pack method will be in the rotation even more this year. So you know how gold packs, here, hold on, let me pause this real quick. You know how gold packs took out, or every pack took out contracts? Contracts are no longer a thing. So the default quick sell value of a gold pack is a lot higher this year. I think most of them are like 2.8 to 3K minimum. Dude, look at this for bronze packs. So let's say you just opened a bronze pack and wanted to quick sell everything. We'd have to compare to what it was last year. But that's 368 right there. Plus what? 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So if you sell like 2 players, 2, 3 players, quick sell the rest, you're golden, man. How many coins you on? I have almost 50K transfer profit, and everything we're doing is low end. So I would say we're going to have over 50K by the end of the night. I really would like to be at 200K by the stream tomorrow. I'm not going to have access to the actual game until tomorrow. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4 p.m. right now for me, or a few minutes before 4 p.m. 7 hours from now. Whatever time it is for you, fast forward 7 hours. That's the time tomorrow I'm going to get access to the game. So what I think I'm going to do instead of like a late live stream, because I know most of you will be sleeping by then, what we'll probably do is I'll get up in the morning, record a trading video or something early, and then we'll do a longer live stream because I took the day off. But yeah, dude, bronze pack method is going to be cooking this year, man. That first hour before the game crashed, it was really nice. But silver center backs, top nations is cooking right now too. We're getting 100 to 150 coins on a ton of them, which is nice. We got to relist a bunch more. All right, let's keep going. How are you guys doing? You guys get it on? But those bronze cards ain't selling. I've sold so many bronze cards today. What do you mean? There's some that I relist. Like, everything sells eventually. All right, let's look at our transfer targets. Can we? Oh, yeah, we got some kits. I'm going to experiment with some kits. We were trying with some managers. So I don't know if they're still on here, if they sold. I have some Brazil and French managers that I got from bronze packs, and I was checking prices. We're trying to flip some for profit. Do we have a third manager? Where is... So there's a French one, there's a Brazilian one. I think I picked up a Netherlands manager. Yeah, we picked this one up for, I think, 800. Or no, 1,100. There you go. So if we can get 300 coins on that, that'd be sick. Yeah, bronze cards are still selling. What it's going to be right now, though, for a lot of bronze cards, is instead of every single card having a bare minimum value no matter what, since there's way less cards on the market before, you're going to have the positions that are most needed for the SBCs having the most demand. But most things you'll notice, if you list it for a 200 buy now, if you relist it, will sell within a few listings. Got 2K, should I just make coins with BPM? What got you to 2K? Because most people should have well more than that just by the stuff we're given. So if we can help you make a little bit more, that's going to be a little bit more safe. I would say not to do BPM, though, until you have maybe at least 5, 10K. Because that's only a few packs and you're going to be waiting for stuff to sell. I'd maybe try to flip silvers. I got two, or I saw that already. Mumbo, I got Rudiger for a preview pack, but I'm 500 coins off. Please help, bro. Flip those silvers, buddy. Selling those tradable cards from the welcome back. Did you take the gold rare badges and kits and change your kits and badges to bronze stuff and sell those? If not, that's your next step. Selling tradable cards from welcome back. Yep. I would say flipping silver center backs is the way to go. But literally, if you want to create a filter for yourself, just look at what positions are needed. Look for what nations are needed for different things, potentially. Look at flip-in solutions. See what has value at the moment. So I'll show you a filter right now if you guys wanted to like see what has value. So here's a perfect example. You need, what, I think it's 3 cams for one of the SBCs. So that's 400 coins in that crap cam. Let's look at bronze left wing top nation. So we'll start with England. Look at all these are, I think, 700 right now. Maybe a little bit lower. Boom. If you pick that up on a snipe, sell it for 700 plus, 300 coins profit right there. Try that with different ones too, so we can look at Brazil. Looks like Brazil's back down. What other nations? Argentina. I use this guy in career mode. He's a beast in career mode. I'll do 450 on that. Also, too, I'm expecting what marquee matchups to be tomorrow. Keep that in mind. Do we have big games this weekend? I think City's playing Arsenal, right? What's the best method to flip silvers? See what silvers have value and flip them for more than you pick them up for. A lot of top nation center backs you can list for 300 plus within the hour, so I'm picking them up for 150, 200. And that's working well for me. But even if you can pick up non-top nations for 150 and flip them for 250, you're still making 100 coins per card. Should I sell my Kamavinga? What rating is Kamavinga? I feel like he's one of those cards that people will continue to use throughout Weekend League and will continue to rise in price, especially if he's decent rating. If he's low rated, he could get packed a lot, and that could change the price a little bit. But in general, I feel like his price will go up. Hey, Reed, what's up? Wobble, was that your last message? I didn't see the other one if you posted a different one. Alright, should we look at something else too? So I've been stockpiling some silvers. I think we're up to over 100 silvers right now. I'll keep flipping these throughout the evening. Bronze rares I feel like are packed quite a bit. Oh, dudes! Very sad day. Very sad day. Were you BPMing? Yeah, my first 40k was BPM. Dudes, I want to cry. I'm not even joking. Tears in my eyes. Not good tears. You ready for this? Be prepared to get emotional. Look what they did to our favorite beloved league. They took away the quality lib and the quality sub. I still think we could probably have them league SBCs, but it makes them way easier to find now. Game's gone woke, man. Game's gone woke. That's what it is. So libs can still be a thing, but we no longer have our special card search, which sucks. You made 40k already? We made 50k already. Yeah. And then the servers went down. That was awful. Yeah, dude, I might hit BPM up a ton more this year. Oh, Newcastle. Ugh. BPM is such good value now with the contracts being out. Oh, I just quick sold the player. No. You're stuck with 5K? That's tough, man. What are, hold on. Can you explain how you make profit with BPM? Buy a bronze pack for $750. Most of them have at least 3 to 4 players. Sell those players alone. You're already in profit. Quick sell everything else that you don't want to list, like the badges, kits. You're in money. That over extended period of time of pack after pack. You'll have some that hit higher. You'll have some that have managers that are worth 1,000 plus. If you get a French manager, those I believe are what, 1.4 right now, I think. We have a few in our club I can show you. Manager leagues. Do manager leagues have anything right now? We'll keep an eye on that. So here's one. Oh, they're down to 1K. You know what? Would it be a bad idea to go in for like 700 coins and stockpile a bunch of French managers? I feel like that might be a move. Once we get liquid a little bit. Kage, what's up, buddy? I'm a little late. Did I miss anything? Nope, just little flips. Mainly doing BPM and silvers. What was I gonna look up? Games or games this weekend, right? Let's look at the Prem ones. So we got Prem. You're on PC? Dude, good luck, man. That's going to be a very limited market. Yeah, so City Arsenal. So I wonder. Both the women's cards and the men. What they're going for. You know what? The rating's probably not going to have to be the highest. You could probably get away with some silvers. But for the Footbin Solutions, I feel like these are going to be the way to go. If they're under 500, I'll probably pick some up. Yeah, they're already rising. So what you guys could do is if you guys have a few thousand coins, you want like a sniping filter, look at Arsenal and look at City players. So you can see if you can pick those up. Looks like the silvers are high too. I don't know how many silvers Arsenal has, though. That's the only thing. 600 for the City silvers. $200 coins right there. And sell them for 500. Boom. Just like that, guys. That's all you got to do. Just find your way around. Be patient. Deals are there to be made. That Oscar Bob kind of looks good, too. Deals are there to be made. Just kind of bounce around. This is going to be the hardest trading as this year. Do you list them for minimum or you quick sell them? The players? I list all players. Is there any Arsenal silvers? Also, another thing, too. If you guys are low end, United bronzes. You can find some... some flips here. Just kind of see which different ones pop up. You can pick one up for 150 on bid or 200 by now. 300 plus you're usually able to get a sell. Any other ones popping up? Okay, a few different ones. Gore, there's another center back. Me again. Adams? Oh. Are these two? Yeah, so you can get 400 plus for that one. Amas is 350. Yeah, so just kind of think about what people would want to buy and the reasons for it. So if people are buying cards off the market, right? Are they trying to get an SBC done? Is there certain positions that need to be done in there in order to get the SBC done? So like if we went to Foundations, right? I got the Foundations 1 done. Let's look at Foundations 2. So if we need 2 players, are these overalls? Common minimum 2 players, players from the same nation, exactly 3. Okay, so here's a good one. So if we need a left wing, a center back, and a goalkeeper that all share the same nation, top nations would be good for this. And finding ways to get them that way will be crucial. So let's do Brazilian center backs. Are all 300 plus, it looks like. 250. Are the bronzes popping up, or is it mainly just silvers? Dude, look at that. Bronzes are more expensive than the silvers. They're selling for 400. Just pop around to different things. You look at Brazilian goalkeepers. What are those going for? Also, with bronze pack method, it's a way you can see what has value. So if you notice something is listed. Is that Bundesliga? I feel like I could get 100 coins profit out of that. Yeah, that's essentially what we're doing. We're just hopping around doing different filters. It's working well so far. Let me start selling some of the stuff we have in our club too. Some of these on. Any questions so far? I think I answered your question on players listed, checking price filters. There's a German center back who's 400. That card alone. Let's go. Does BPM work on PC? Yes and no. BPM works every year, no matter what you're on. How often people buy things and the price because of how often people buy them, like the supply and demand, play a different role on PC than Xbox and PlayStation, if that makes sense. So, for example, let's say this week we have millions of people trying to do foundations. There's potentially millions of people buying the bronzes and silvers needed for these things. PC might have a few 100,000. Boom, 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 boom. What's the method? We're doing BPM in silver player method, mainly silver center back. Trading playlist is also pinned in chat if you guys didn't watch that video already in there, where we went over kind of the concept of the silver center back method. Or if you need a refresher from previous years. But essentially, we're just looking for the things that have value, bidding less than the buy now, and going from there. Is mass bidding on golds for 350 worth it? Depending on what it goes for. I mean, if you're just bidding on everything and they go for 350 and you're bidding, or they go for 400 and you're bidding 350, that's a little bit of profit. And also, you're essentially working with double the price that we are, so it's going to be essentially double the EA tax too. You're going to be making, what, like 30 coins per card? If you can find a filter that works for that, sweet. But mostly on the web app right now, it's going to change. Oh, I just bid 250. Oh, well. It's going to change once we get to the actual game, once there's more SBCs out. But essentially, we're just trying to make little bits of coins here and there. So whatever way you want to do that gets the job done. What fits the Evo well? It's just gold players mainly for the Evos available. I don't know how much that's going to change their prices outside of the select few that they're promoting. Where is it? Evos. Yeah, I don't think there's anything low end. Once we start getting some like bronze and silver ones, that's going to cook with the market. Yeah, overall max 82. That's not really going to move too many things outside of the already meta cards. Happy new grind, Mumbo. Hey, you too, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Also, too, two birds with one stone. We're going to start sniping top nation center backs for 200. That way, their buy nows are bare minimum 250 as well. Pro tip there. So French ones are already up. What about Germany? Also, too, remember, one of the nice things about top nations is if you can find ones that are in other leagues outside of their, so Germany, if you can find them outside of the Bundesliga 2, 3, so on and so forth, or Netherlands, if you can find them outside the Eredivisie, they're going to carry usually more value for different SBCs when you need nations that are the same from different leagues. Or league that's all the same, but different nations. Is that Seal? Sunderland Seal? Hey, let's go. So we're going to see if we can find any top leagues here. Then we're going to look for a woman filter after this. Also, too, the objectives. We're getting objectives. I don't know if you guys saw that. Objective stuff is popping up on screen, but it's locked behind the FC Hub. So the game can have you earn said objective, but you can't see said objective. Is the drop down under the players not shown for anyone else? This? What do you mean? Yeah, if you guys are just getting started now, the market's a little slow right now. You can find little deals here and there. But honestly, once people get on the game after midnight, for all the people who took a trip to New Zealand, it's going to open up the market a ton. Right now, we're just taking as many little deals as we can get. Quick flips for 100 throughout the hour. And then BPM. Which again, we'll show you another bronze pack here. So 750 coins. We got 3 players and a French manager. So manager alone gets us profit on the pack. These 3 bare minimum 200. That's 600 there. Let's say 1,000 there. 1,600 for that pack. And then we probably quick sell for still what, like 230 to 250. Isn't it coming out Friday? It's technically coming out in New Zealand first, which I believe is at midnight New Zealand gets access to it. So they usually get it a little bit around a day early. So Xbox people, PlayStation you can't, I'm pretty sure. But Xbox, you have everyone change their country to New Zealand when the game becomes available. Like when I buy a player or pack someone, it won't show me. List, quick sell, send to club. Oh, really? Can you send a screenshot of that? Like it's not showing this over here? That's interesting. All right, what do we got so far? Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack that like button and subscribe if you're new. Today's stream's only going to be about an hour or so. A little bit shorter than what I plan on doing on Friday. And then Saturday, we're going to do a long stream once we get access to console. So We got a bunch of content coming this weekend. Got a bunch of content coming this week as well. Really excited to start grinding this game. New Zealand will get at 11 a.m. UK time. Like today? Like in what? What time is it UK? Or they get it tomorrow. Is it a 10-hour trial tomorrow? 10-hour trial begins once Ultimate Edition starts. So when Ultimate Edition becomes available, that's when you get your 10 hours. If you haven't pre-ordered the game, want to try it out, right? All right, let's try Women's League now. How much are women Prem players going for? Defenders. Well, England. So there's a striker. Not seen center backs though. Okay, so these are all 250, 300. So I need 200 snipes. There's profit in here. Midnight tonight for you, Benjamin. Does anyone actually know when us New Zealand voters get access to it? Yeah. Midnight tonight for you. Let's see. How much are informs going for? Take a look at those. These two. 10, 20, 30. How much is Kavicha going for? $104? Dude, just look at the difference. The lowest one is 104. The next lowest after that's what? 135? Honestly, I might get rid of my silvers and try to pick up one that's like 30 to 50k and see if we can flip that way. How about heroes? It's the cheapest hero right now. 80k. Dude, everyone's getting the Saudi Arabian guy. It'll be interesting to see what these prices look like once people get their hero on Friday. What that's going to do to the market. There's a Dempsey. So I'm trying to think what I did with heroes last year. Kanu, I believe, was what? We were flipping, I think, for 30, 40k range. Early on. I'd have to go back to look at the live streams. Here's a Campos. Tony might be an underrated card this year because he has good rolls and his stats aren't high enough where he won't reach Evo. How many coins do you have? We have 50,000 transfer profit. All right. Anything else we can check out? Otherwise, I'm going to keep flipping. BPM and silver center back method are the two things I've been doing. Also, the thing we made a video on this week. That's pinned in chat if you guys need help. Is there any other big games this weekend? We have City Arsenal on Sunday. That could be marquee matchups. Do we have an idea of anything else? Messi links. Messi's relatively cheap this year so far. Could we do MLS? Inter? See if there's any like meta players. I can't win snipes. Snipes are hard, man. I find, and each person's different, I will take less coins per card on bid and BPM while we have access to web app only all day over trying to sit on different sniping filters and win a few cards within like a half an hour time period for like 300 to 500 each. It's just so much easier for me to think that way. What gold cards do they have? Busquets, Suarez. Okay, so gold commons. We try to do an Alba maybe. Ross is 500. Any for 450? Oh, he's not. We could do defender. So Jordi Alba's 700. You'd sit there and try to snipe him for under. You could do... I'm trying to think of other things that might be good. We know the City players are up. Let's go back to City. Cheapest one is 850, but if we look at gold commons, what's our gold commons going for? 900. If someone other than Rico Lewis pops up for around that price range, that'd be good. Also, Arsenal, how much are they going for? Zinchenko, Party? Party? Only one I'm seeing there. So if you can find like a 700 snipe in here. Dude, that Jorginho, 82 rated, seems too good. He's not that much more. How about Women's Prem? How much are their players going for City? So they look a little lower. Is that a deal? I'd list that for 850 if I won that. That's not going for much more. How about the Arsenal women players? Then we'll look at their silvers too. So Arsenal's are already up. There's one for 550. Is that a deal for Fox? 800 for Fox? Maybe. Do 750. See, the only issue is though, if you're going for like 150 coins, and we're working with higher prices than we were with silvers, you're gonna run into an issue there where you're making less per card. So I wonder if their silvers can be picked up and flipped. Or even pick them up as an investment too. I might just chuck a few of these in my club. West Ham Chelsea. Is it Derby this weekend? BPM working? Yeah. Can you see my previous messages? Tony might be an underrated card this year because he has good rolls and stats aren't high enough. Is that the one? So the market will crash. Do not invest in heroes. Yeah, I'm not investing in heroes. I would only flip heroes. But we're going to check prices of heroes once everyone starts opening up. Theirs is the main thing. Why don't you use Pale Tools? For right now? Or earlier? I used Pale Tools for months. I don't need it right now. What can we find in here? We could find Spanish ones, that'd be nice. Low on Spanish. I'm good on Argentinian ones. German, we could probably pick up a few more. French. There we go. Look at Endrick and Yamal. They were... I know Endrick was extinct at one point and Yamal was too, right? How many coins you got so far? 50k. If I could be on 75 to 100 before the full game comes out for me on Friday. Or I guess Thursday, 11 p.m. That's my goal. How'd you get that much? Did you sell your golds first? I sold my golds, had a few thousand, did BPM, and silver center back method. That's it. I made 30k pretty quickly before the game crashed off of BPM. Especially if you guys are limited on time and literally just want to chill and maybe play other games or something, BPM's the move right now. Like... sweating your butt off to get a few extra thousand really is not going to do you too much by Friday. If you can sit here, open the packs, get a few that get you some good players for 1,000 plus, sweet. But consistently getting things that are 200 to 400 coins, listing them, and quick selling the crap stuff, you're going to make some good money. All right, now we got a full transfer list, so I'll have to list those later. But we got a first owner, Joe Anderson. That would be nice. There we go. The City player sold, so we made, what, 300 on that one? 100 on that one. Do you sell everyone from BPM? Players, yes. Other items, no. So players and managers I look at. The other stuff might have some value. I've just been quick selling it, though. What are you doing to make coins over the next week? Right now, BPM and silver center back method. Once I get access to the full game and we have some more SBCs coming out. Oh, why did I open up another pack? Get a full transfer list. I'll list these later. Hold on. I'll still be doing BPM and silver center back stuff, but we'll expand to more items. So I'll probably see if we have a repeatable on Monday. If we have some sort of repeatable that needs, like, let's say gold commons, I'll start looking to see if I can flip gold commons. I'll look for top nations in those. I'll look for different sniping filters with different teams. I'll essentially be doing a lot of low end stuff to keep building up coins. And as I'm on like the 100k plus range, I'll start looking at some investments here and there. And I'll start looking at some other stuff to flip. If I could start flipping some meta players, if I have 100k to 200k by next week, that'd be nice. Essentially trying to use our transfer list to our advantage. Right now, having anything that can potentially sell and make us some coins is better than nothing. But eventually, we're going to want our transfer list to constantly be making us coins in a relatively quick period throughout the week. Can you give me an overview of what you're doing at the moment? I have like 20 times already. No disrespect. The pinned video can help you out in the trading playlist. Or you can continue just kind of watching what we're doing. It's essentially opening bronze packs, listing the players, and if the manager has any value. And then when it comes to silver center back, top nations. Picking them up for 150, 200, and selling them for 300 plus. That's essentially it. Logic behind it. Picking up less than they go for and selling for at what they go for, or a little bit lazy to maximize profit. Views going back up, dude. It's crazy what happens when a game's popping more often. Like, I didn't even want to stream or create too much content for the end of EAFC because, one, I didn't feel like I was a benefit to anyone. Right? There was nothing I was offering that was helpful. Now it's like a little bit on the web app I can help you guys with, like these low-end stuff. But I'm hoping once we start getting into like the menu grind and the crafting, we're going to see like a resurgence in our community. Which, by the way, I'm hoping to make some videos too, not only on our process on how to grind this year, but more trading tips, potentially more investment stuff, but also like pack opening videos and stuff like that too if you guys want them. Showing you guys like what the grind ends up getting us. But we got Mayenda first owner already. I need to start putting all the Sunderland players in here. That way we don't lose track of who we have. So if you guys don't know, I'm a Sunderland supporter. So I'm trying to get all the Sunderland cards first owner before we really start getting games on them. Will that end up happening? Probably not. I'll have to buy some, and it'll be frustrating if we put them in an Evo and it's not first owner, but that's not the end of the world. So Memphis is not first owner. We'll hold on that. Think they know by now? Know what by now? That we'll be doing how to grind content? Alright, so what do we still got? Let's do some math on this. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. One second, my mom texted me. We have over 100 silvers here. We're in a good position. Yeah, so a little more than 100 plus our full transfer list. So if we did low end, $40K plus a few managers. Yeah, we're sitting pretty right now. Silver Libs freak off. I'm so disappointed that they changed it this year, man. Don't get me wrong. Lib and Suds are still going to be great for if they're in League SBCs. But they'll be great in the sense of how Eredivisie cards are. And less about the quality anymore. Gone are the days of the special filter now. I'm so pissed, man. But speaking about Lib and Sud, I haven't looked at the Sud yet. I'm assuming it's the same thing, right? They're now broken up by bronze, silver, and gold. What upsets me the most about this is I was going to use the AI-generated SBC solutions to make absolute crazy money on Sud Silvers initially this week. That was going to be my big plan. Make 50 to 100K today, tomorrow. Put a lot of that into Argentinian, mainly Argentinian Sudamericana cards. Because if, let's say, silvers are cheap, a lot of the solutions for the AI will go for the cheapest cards on the market. And since no one can find the Sud cards, normally those would be cheaper than the silver commons, or they'd get listed more often. So if you guys remember early last year, I mean, we could look right now. I don't think they'd have any now. But Footbin had a ton of SBC solutions that would be like a full Lib or full Sud team. We'd look for those cards, sell it for like 1,000 plus. Pale Tool's not working? What do you need Pale Tools for right now? Discard 2.6 to 2.9 for 7.5K is actually a lot. What's even better is the discard for bronze packs. So, like, here's a 750 premium bronze. The bare minimum that you're going to be getting for these is going to be really quality. Especially if you're getting 3-4 players per pack. What is going on? Can't see anything. Pro pack discard. You can claim objectives with Pale Tools. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, you can't claim them on here. It's locked. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just probably not going to touch Pale Tools until later in the year. I just want to make sure, again, like last year, as long as people are doing it for pack opening and menu grinding, if no one's getting banned for it, I'll probably partake to save time. But leading up, it's not necessarily needed for me. We'll kind of grind without it now and then see what happens. Do you lazy list bronzes if they don't have value, or do you... If it doesn't have value, meaning people aren't really using it for SBCs, I'll list it for 200 and just keep relisting. I've opened a ton of bronze packs so far. Almost everything is sold, especially after a few listings. Very few cards I've put in my club, so if you're consistent enough, the value's there for sure. But that's not even coming close to the amount of coins we've made on cards worth 500 to 1,000 that are consistently in SBC solutions. Like English left wings have been killing it. Kuyal, fun fact, he's best friends with the Sunderland player. De Kratos. Nectar Turientis. The Aussie, who's also Greek. Yeah, we'll list those later once this opens up. So, by tomorrow, I'm trying to think what we're going to do. Probably just going to list what's on the transfer list, get those to sell, list what's on here. Marquee matchups, I feel like will shoot a lot of these sort of things up temporarily too. And once people get more access to the market, we're going to have more supply. So, I might start trying to bid 150 on some of these. Selling 100 already? Brother, I have hundreds in my club. Or had hundreds. We're now under 200. Yeah. Right now, you got a lot of UK people getting ready for bed, so it's slowing down a bit. But you should have seen, once people were getting on the game initially, before it crashed, every bronze was selling pretty quickly. Is the FC hub open for you? It is not. I don't know why it's locked, to be honest. What besides objectives is hitting me on there? Season pass? I don't know. Let's start looking at some of these. So, for the club challenges, where the cams had value. 10 cams, not the worst. Players from the same club, minimum 2. Players from the same league, max of 5. So, English midfielders. Embo! Former Sunderland player. Yeah, we might honestly hop on some. Oh, dude, look at the time for the bids. That's disgusting. Yeah, there's value all throughout still. So if we did... See, CDMs are lower in value. But what gets me, man, is why buy a cam when you can buy a center mid that can transition to a cam? That's when you know people are literally just going off of a footbin solution and not using their common sense. Because, like, if a card's 600 coins and you're only picking up because it's a cam, why not just get a center mid? So what I'm going to do here, we're going to look for the ones that we can snipe for 200 that have a cam position on them. We're going to sell these for, I don't know, maybe 300, 350. How much coins do you have in the moment? 50k. Yeah, so we're good there. I probably should invest if I can pick up a few more Arsenal and City cards. I'll try to win a few snipes and put some in my club for marquee matchups. Trying to think. Ratings won't be super high for marquee matchups for some of the lower teams. The first one probably won't even have a rating. I just don't know what it would be. Champs will be hard, but it'll be worth it, man. So, the way I'm planning to run my account, and let me know if this sounds smart. I'm thinking for Rush, Squad Battles, and Div Rivals for sure. I'm going to grind my butt off with a Sunderland Evo RTG and try to make the past and present as good as possible. Qualifying for Foot Champs and doing well in Foot Champs will be a struggle. And if I'm grinding the menus and I'm getting good pack pulls, I feel like that would be the time to have the more meta cards be used. I don't know, man. Because, like, my biggest regret last year was not evoing Sunderland players enough and kind of giving up on them and going more meta. And I already know I'm going to fall into the trap of, oh, rewards are better. Let's make the most meta team possible with our coins instead of using Sunderland. I think I would rather, to be honest, lose more games, be in a lower division for rivals, get worse rewards for Foot Champs, but slowly get better and progress with the Sunderland team. If you go on Footbin and look at the new cards, you can see all the cards and objectives. Rush coming soon. I just want to see what the objectives are. Do they have any of this updated? I don't know. How do you find these filters? Pin video can help, but just looking at SBCs that are out and figuring out what people are buying. You can also use Footbin or FootGG. Look up solutions there. We're essentially doing that with Bronze Pack Method and Silvers. Bronze Pack Method, we open and we find what things have value and then try to snipe and bid accordingly. Hey, dude, sales are really slowing down right now. That's frustrating. I'm not going to lie, you're not even going to qualify with the Sunderland Past and Present until January, February. Yeah, which, again, makes me think, would it be worth it to, throughout the week, focus then on grinding Div Rivals and Squad Battles with that team, and then when it comes to Champs, we use the most meta of meta possible. That way we're still getting better. There's still good rewards in both Squad Battles and Div Rivals. I didn't look at left back, right backs yet. So what you can do too with SBCs like this, where you need a max from a certain league, you can get a little bit more specific. So I could do right backs that are English from, let's say, people are going to use Prem, Women's League. Maybe less people are using League 1 and League 2. The buy time is a lot less on those. So I could probably mass bid 150 and sell for 250. Same thing apply for left backs? No, those are a little lower. League 2. Oh, hold on. Wait, are League 2 even in the game? They are. Okay. League 2 left backs. Oh, they probably don't have many silvers. That's why. Their ratings are probably so low. How about German cams? They're a little less than the English ones. You can pick up and flip. We can pick them up for 150. Or take that off. Do 150. Minimum buy now like 350, 300. Just kind of compare price and look through. So if we wanted to do Argentinian cards, if we could win them for 150, looks like a lot could go for potentially 250. Random Leagues of Nations. Maybe get lucky for a 200 buy now if it's a high rating. Someone's just chucking it in. But this would be how I would start to kind of looking at these little filters here and there. How can you make 100 coins on a card within an hour? Is he getting price fix? Or am I tripping? So yeah, I'll probably do Cam's Top Nation now. So you can go through, just kind of see if something can get picked up without a filter, or you can put a more specific one in. But the more specific you get, the longer bid times are going to be. Rivals will be a sweat fest? Yeah. I mean, everything's going to be a sweat fest, to be honest. Like, people like the fact that there's better rewards, but there's always going to be a trade-off. Which is good and bad, depending on how you look at it. How many coins you got? 50K. How? Bronze back method and silver center back method. Did not check badges. Authentic, yes. Prem, yes. Is there any silver badges? I did BPM and bronzes won't sell. Do you keep relisting? I've had no problem selling bronzes today. It's slowing down a bit right now, but especially earlier. Making some really good coins. So 350. So if we could get some common ones popping up, honestly, that could be another one. Maybe open bidding. How much do League Ones go for? You just have really the PSG. There's a Marseille. Lyon. much does the Bayern one go for? Yeah, not much. Got about 15 that haven't sold for 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, now I'm having groups that aren't selling too. I feel like this is always the hardest time. Right when the game comes out, it's relatively easy because you have a lot of people doing those SBCs. But once people kind of that are actively on finish up the initial foundations and people still aren't on the game yet, there's less people buying said cards. And we're all just trying to make coins from essentially nothing. So yeah, once New Zealand gets on, hopefully it's a little better, but right now you just got to sweat it out. Like I said, if your issue is a few thousand coins, you want to make more than you have now, don't sweat it. You're going to make those very quickly with the rush and other things once you get on gameplay. Just try to stay as sane as possible. Web app can set you up nice with some coins, but it's not the end all be all. There's a snipe we missed. 37 for BPM now, probably because people have done the new foundation. Yep, they've done it, and a lot of people who would do it are sleeping right now. What do you plan on doing on the 20th? And does it come out at midnight Friday or midnight Thursday? For me, it comes out whatever time it is for you right now. Tomorrow when I stream, add on an additional, let's see, it's 5 o'clock for me right now. Another 6 hours from what time it is currently for you right now. Tomorrow will be when the game goes live for me, which is way too late to do a stream for most people. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on when it comes out, probably try to get my squad battle games mainly done, maybe some rush before I go to bed. In the morning, wake up, record like a trading video or something, and then after new content, we'll go live for a live stream. Yeah, most of you are UK. I'm from the United States, so 6 hour time difference. Which, like I said, right now really sucks when it comes to selling stuff. Everything's slowing down. You know what I haven't looked at, to be honest? Gold commons too much. Is there like a minimum value? $450 maybe? Are Sunderland getting promoted? They have an opportunity to. I feel like the first half of last season they had an opportunity to, and obviously 2 seasons ago, their run they made at the end of the season for the playoffs. But realistically, it's going to come down to how consistent they can be going into the winter transfer window. The first few games, they went undefeated for the first 4, won everything. That's going to be really difficult to see if that stretches out throughout the course of a season. Strength of schedule, injuries on different teams, early on when you still didn't have all transfers coming and going. It's going to look very different a month from now, especially when game fixtures become 2 a week with international play. How do you actually change your kit? So if you go to Stadium, Club, you have your badge, away kit, home kit, all these things. If you have a different one in your club, you can set that one active. So if you have your gold badges and kits that you guys haven't sold yet, look for your untradeable bronzes if you have them. If not, do a few of the SBCs for foundations. Switch it, refresh, and you should be able to quick sell those. Are you sure it's 6 hours from now? Tomorrow, 6 hours from now, for me, yes. So if I went on my PlayStation right now, which I'm not currently on, if I went on there, it would show that I have what? 30 hours until I have access to the game. New Zealand people are going to get the game very soon. I don't know what time it is currently in New Zealand, but they're the first ones to get it. You have a lot of content creators already having the game. You have the giveaway codes that EA gave. People are on the game. So slowly you're going to get more and more people on the game. As you see here, another bronze sold. I wish I did all one group of something, though, to show it a little better. Like, I have a mix of bronzes and silvers, so you're not going to see as many bronzes sell. You're not going to see as many silvers. So 5 a.m. UK time, really? What you plan on doing on the 20th to make money? You playing games or just trading? Both. I'll see what SBCs come on. I'll see marquee matchups. I'll do some trading, sniping off of marquee matchups. By Monday, if we get a repeatable SBC, like a player pick or an upgrade pack, we'll see what the requirements are for that and trade off of it. Rewards, promo packs. We'll see what promo packs come out. We'll see what supplies like. If it crashes prices of certain ratings, we'll look to see if certain ratings of SBCs cause, like, let's say 84s to go up. If I start seeing a rise in that and we get a new promo pack, I'll probably pick up less than what the buy nows are going for. Try to flip that way. We'll slowly do things like that. So realistically, by the time I get access to the game, I'd like to be as close as I can to 100K. I'd say if I sold everything in my club right now, I'd roughly be on 60-ish K, which is better than I thought I'd be at, but not where I want to be. And then if I can, with gameplay and some more flips and stuff, push that even higher, that'll be perfect. Blake, what's up, buddy? Dude, so full transparency too, I'm testing out 2 different Discord servers. One of them has a few top 100 traders in it, but it has more people in it. So once I start racking in more coins and we do some of their higher end methods, or I'm learning from them, it'll be interesting to see the kind of value that creates. And then Jake Foot Trading is the other one I'm doing. I trust Jake Foot Trading more, but I wanted to try out the other one as well. But I haven't used any of their methods yet. Everything I've done so far has been me just doing the 2 things we talked about in the video. BPM and Silver Common method. I just can't wait to get on the game, man. Let's actually, before I go, we probably have another, I'd say 15, 20 minutes. Let's look at Jack Clark and Ahmad's price, because these are going to be the golds that aren't... Oh, Pickford too. These are going to be the ones I want to pack before we buy, because I'd love them first owner. I know Ahmad's going to be expensive. I think people are already trying to Evo him. Okay, he's not too bad. How about Solis? Look at that. Sunderland has a gold card, baby. You thought you would never see it. Why do you want first owner? I'm doing a Sunderland past and present. So I'll have Pickford in goal. I'll have Jack Clark on the left wing, Ahmad on the right. And a lot of the players that I want to get into the team, I'm hoping we can have the first owner symbol on them, because it won't stay on them if you Evo something. So if I buy a card and then Evo it and start the Evo, there's no way I can change it to first owner later. So instead of rushing... Yo, Blake! Thank you for the membership, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Let's see those emotes in chat, bud. So instead of rushing into starting my Sunderland RTG right away, I have Lizer, who's going to be my striker first owner already. I could Evo him. But the other guys I'm going to try to pack first before we Evo. I'll play with them. So I'll buy them and play with them to start the RTG. But in terms of Evo, I'm going to try to hold off if we can. I think I have 3 Sunderland players first owner right now. Let's go, baby. What's Jake Foot trading? He's a top 100 trader who has a paid Discord server. So perfect example of why, again, bronze pack method is going to be OP this year. These 4 players alone. I know this one probably get for 300 to 400 to sell. But those players, let's say I listed all 4 for 200 coins. That already paid for the pack. And even if they're not that in demand and you have to constantly list, that making the coins back, plus another 319 of quick sell. Pack after pack after pack. As long as you're getting 3 to 4 players consistently per pack, you're sitting pretty, my friends. And once we get League SBCs and stuff out, BPM is going to be cooking this year. I thought I'd be done with BPM, but honestly, I think it's calling me back. It's called FIFA points. Yeah, when do we get our FIFA points? Is it when we get access to the game? Are we starting to get prices yet? Are you buying packs or draft? I'm buying 37.5k packs with my FIFA points is the plan right now. Oh, something I wanted to talk about that I completely forgot about. Could you answer my 3 questions, please? Which one have I missed? Are you buying packs or draft? I already answered. What's the Discord server? I already answered. Who he is. And what division are you in Rivals? I'm literally nothing because I don't have the game. If I missed something else, let me know. But no, so looking at the rewards, it seems like they're going heavy with like times 10, times 15, times 20, times 30, times 40 packs, which some would look at it as things are going to be super easy to pack this year. Everyone's going to have the best cards. Honestly, that kind of scares me a little bit. And the reason why that scares me is if people are opening those packs and they're not getting anywhere near the best promo cards each weekend, what kind of packs is it going to take to pack Team of the Years? So in terms of our project Team of the Year, even more so, I'm very hesitant to actually save packs. And I'm more leaning towards the option of coins. And if there's some stuff we want to save, sure, but hit league specifics very hard. I was hoping for the Discord. You're not going to get the Discord link for him because you're not a Patreon member. Spending money. Or are you talking about our Discord? If you want our Discord, it's in the description. But the Jake Foot trading one I'm talking about is literally $25-30 a month. And I believe he has no more spots open. Another thing too, so meta trading. Anytime we have a new promo and there's a meta for both the Playstyle Plus and kind of the other, I don't even know what you call them. Whatever the, I think it's still Playstyle Pluses. It's like a Playstyle Plus or something. So you're paying someone $30 a month just for trading? Okay. Every single year, I do everything myself. Usually low end. Usually trying to learn the market myself. We generate millions of coins. Usually we get 10 million plus. But I want 10 million plus before Team of the Year. So I'm going to some of the best traders. trying to understand the methods they use and see the market in a different light this first month of the game. So yes, I'm spending a little bit of money that will, in the end, make me more money off of the content I create for you guys and give us more resources to enjoy Team of the Year and other promos that lead up to it. So yes, I am spending money to hopefully teach me higher end tips and ways to look at the market that I currently aren't, in order to generate more money as a business model and to give you guys more content. Yes, you're correct. And something that I haven't done in the past, which looking back, I wish I would have done. So if you guys are new to the channel, look what I did for content the past few years when it comes to live streams and videos. The way I'm kind of changing this year a little bit, little tweaks to our niche. I want to make more coins earlier on rather than saving packs. And I want to enjoy each promo rather than just saving everything for Team of the Year. Having a huge pack opening for each thing, but also going in the positive direction with the coins. $360 a year for FIFA, geez. Liao, my brother in Christ, I just said I'm trying it out for a month. You must have missed that part. Then I also mentioned that we'd make more than we're spending on it off of the content. So, yes, you are correct, but also incorrect at the same time. The way you're viewing it is incorrect, I should say. I mean, you have a right to have your opinion, but guys, if you want to go at him, just remember I'm buying FIFA points. Unbelievable. Dude, I've even changed my stance on FIFA points. Honestly, if you're a working person, I'd rather you spend FIFA points than hours grinding the game and then be with your family. Maximize kind of both. But like, think about it this way too. And in the future, I might go that route in future years. Spend like $200 on FIFA points early. Get a few pulls here and there, but mainly just get a bunch of liquid coins. Constantly flip those, certain percentage into more. You're just going to get to that number a lot faster. Reckon we can get some cheeky secondhand trading tips in the future. You'll never get an exact trading tip from the Discords because that's against their rules and morally reprehensible. You'll get the ideas, though. If something sticks, you'll hear how I view the market differently. So, for example, it will be very easy for you guys low end to make coins off of BPM, Silver Commons, League SBC cards, and revolving around a repeatable SBC that normally comes out on Monday. Those four things will easily make you millions of coins if you spend enough time on the game each year using our methods. Where we kind of lose people or where we kind of stop being as helpful is how you take that next step forward. Because in the past, I haven't invested in fodder a whole ton. I haven't traded a ton with higher end special cards. So there's like, if you think of it from a school perspective, the earlier on years at school, you're learning from me. And then at some point you graduate and you move on to new classes. My goal is to hopefully give you guys more classes that you can benefit from. But also too, like we talked about, the content we make, I don't want it to just be one aspect. If I'm showing you how to make coins, I want to show you then what the coins are being used for in terms of content. If I'm showing you guys how to grind an SBC and how to do it a ton of times, not only do I want to help you do that for cheaper or potentially for profit, I want you to see, hey, if I make 100 of these 75 plus player picks on a Monday for you guys, what does that ultimately get me throughout the course of the week in the promo? You think it's good to buy FIFA points? I feel like you're taking everything I'm saying out of context or purposely trying to... buddy. If you buy FIFA points, I would have told you in the past, it is a waste of money. However, you gotta, I think, understand why I think it's a waste of money, depending on what the goal is. If you are a child and you want to spend $50 on FIFA points, and that's like your birthday money or Christmas money, you're probably not going to get much of it, and that's a waste. If you have a good job, you're a father of 5, constantly busy, you don't have time to grind the menus, and you spending $50 on FIFA points each month gets you some stuff, potentially some pulls here and there, but ultimately saves you a ton of time grinding the game, that's probably a good trade-off. If you're a content creator and you spend FIFA points, but you make more on the videos and the live streams than you spend on the FIFA points, and it's a tax write-off, that is a good thing. So, yes and no to your question. Completely depends. Why are you so mad at me? I'm just asking a question. I'm not mad. I feel like you ask a question. You listen to what I say, but you're not listening. But I could be wrong. If you're planning to buy points, this is the best time. Yeah. I would say wait till the weekend, to be honest. Honestly, we should probably wait to open our points until the promo starts. Which, honestly, does the promo start Friday? If the promo starts Friday, I'll open my 7.5k packs then. You need coins to make coins, so me having 150 of points allows me to make lots. Yeah. We're a little above 50k at the moment, if I sold everything. It's slowed down, honestly, since we've went live. We've made some sales. We picked up a ton more stuff. That's essentially it. I'm hoping to be at 75 to 100 by the stream tomorrow. Or hopefully, if not by the stream tomorrow, by the time I get full access to the game. And then from there, it's just going to get easier. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today. If you did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Office stream, I'm just going to keep listing the stuff that I have. Try to get more liquid. That way I can pounce on something when it comes up. But yeah, not going to be doing too much office stream tonight. Yeah, that's a good progress for day one. We made 30k really quick, and then after the game crashed, we all got kicked off. It slowed down rapidly. Yeah, I didn't know what we were going to do. BPM was better than I thought it was. And silvers have been nice to flip, but it's slowed down quite a bit now. So once we get marquee matchups tomorrow, I'm hoping that's going to help a bit. Should we quick sell the 78 cards and below and buy decent cards instead? Quick sell the 78 cards. I guess it depends what your 78 cards are. If it's a bronze and you're quick selling it for like 4 coins that you could potentially get to sell for 200 coins on the transfer list if you list it enough, that's a waste quick selling it. But if it's a silver rare and it quick sells for like 238 and you're listing it for 250, that'd be an example of a good quick sell. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you guys enjoyed the stream, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We got more content coming, videos, trading tips once the full game comes out. I usually, just for perspective, I work in the United States. I'm normally live 4 hours after new content. So Monday through Friday, you can expect me to be live regardless of what time zone, 4 hours after new content. I have off this Friday and I have off this upcoming Monday. So I will be able to go live earlier those days. But I still don't know what content EA is going to bring out. The videos are going to be most important to me beforehand. So I want a trading tip up on the channel that's different than silver center back and bronze pack method for Friday. And then on Monday, if we get a repeatable SBC, I want to show you guys how to grind that SBC before we go live that day. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for chilling. We'll catch you later. Let me know if you get anything good in the Discord. That's in the description. Yeah, we'll see you then. God bless. Peace. New Zealand, all the folks moving to New Zealand, have a nice